Okay, so we're in the end game of Shadow Heart's Covenant, but there's a number of side quests that seem worth doing. The first one that we're doing is climbing the 100 floor high Tower of Curry. So let's continue with that, and we'll go do the other side quests before heading to the final dungeon.
Ha!
I know, right? Chingris? 3, alright. Getting there in Banjo-Kazooie. I'm excited. Oh, it's beef, okay. The Oxen Devil. Moo. Chicken was first, and then pork with a bit of fish. Now beef is the highest. It's pretty goofy. I can probably get an AoE attack on these guys. Hold on. We'll probably get there eventually, Gepetto. Bad history of MGS5 and Shadow Hearts. I think the frustrating thing is that, like, Shadow Hearts doesn't seem to have any illusion about the fact that it's ridiculous. But, MGS5 is kind of frustrating because, like, it kind of takes itself too seriously, if that makes sense. Warning, this is canon. Like, Shadow Hearts, it's a really weird thing because it takes its story seriously, but it's very clearly not in our reality, right? Uncanny Historical Valley. Right. Whereas this is so far beyond it, you know, Rasputin is possessed by a devil. You collect gay pornography to create new outfits for your living doll. Like, it's so odd. It's funny because Metal Gear's not serious either, but those sequences are always presented with so much, like, I don't buy that Kojima is doing satire, right? Like, I feel like the expectation is that you hear one of these cutscenes about the throat parasite virus and you're like, whoa, that's deep. Where this game, you see a cutscene and you just laugh and say, oh my god, that's really stupid. Yeah, that's what I mean, Donovan, exactly. Like, I almost never go whoa at Metal Gear anymore. I mostly roll my eyes at it. I don't think this game ever expects you to go whoa. Outside of maybe this Curry Tower. Oh, I'm sorry, Joachim, that's a bummer. Migraines are awful. It can be really debilitating. Hey, Grand Papillon. I'm gonna do beef vindaloo before we get to the top here. Yeah, Kojima is targeting the whoa that's deep, exactly. And I feel like all of Kojima's stuff works best when it's clear he doesn't want you to think it's deep, right? Stuff like the dog having an eye patch and attacking dudes with a stun knife. Like, that's so obviously ridiculous. It's just cool on its own.
Grand Papillon, champion of truth and justice.
I'll have to heal next battle. Exclamation point aspirin. That's a weird dream, Aki. Yeah, we'll see with Death Stranding. I think his shit can even work so long as he doesn't try to explain it, right? Like, I think Snake Eater works perfectly fine as a game because it has ridiculous stuff that the game never pauses to try to explain. It's total value. I don't even know why the pain has bees living inside of him. Exactly. It's not important. I do think that the Star Wars prequels are the most accurate comparison to understanding what's going wrong with Metal Gear. In more ways than one, too. It's not just the trying to explain something that doesn't need to be explained, but like, the small universe problem. We've talked before about how goofy it is that, you know, in the... probably the most egregious example in the prequels is... There's a scene, I want to say, in Attack of the Clones, where Yoda is training a bunch of Padawans, and they're all wearing blast helmets with the little targeting drone flying around, and they're basically repeating the test that Obi-Wan gives Luke on board the Falcon in A New Hope. And it's like, in A New Hope, it felt like, you know, Obi-Wan didn't have a lot of tools to use, so he just grabbed a blast helmet and a little drone and made an improvised test out of it, but like... No, George Lucas has to take that and say, this is what they've always done, right? That's how the Jedi train. What? It doesn't make any sense. It seems similar with Kojima as he goes on and on with the Metal Gear series. You have to just keep shrinking the universe down and down and down. It's about 23 or 24. Kojima would eventually go meta. Team up with Wikipedia to make an action game about saving Wikipedia. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Kojima has a really strong relationship with Wikipedia. I feel like that's about the level of understanding he has of most of the concepts he introduces into his game. Feels like a Wikipedia deep dive. I read 3 articles about South American birds. Here, have like 10 Kodak calls about it. Yeah, I didn't like that either. Not event. That was the other example I was going to go for. That he looks like he just has desert robes. And they're like, no, that's actually the uniform of the Jedi. Epic forms for Yuri. I'll check after this. I think I have Dark level 3, Light level 3, and Fire level 3. Those are all the soul orbs I picked up. Yeah, right. Ooh, beef korma. Yikes. Right, exactly. He dresses just like the Jedi. It's interesting. I know, right, sir? I have a feeling I'm not going to be climbing all 100 levels. Don't spoil that, whether I am or not. The time estimate for this entire quest is closer to like 1 to 1.5 hours. We'll see. Sure. All your wrongs, all your evils, I can see them. Now you'll answer for your sins. This guy Beef Vindaloo, see he's got a red... I'm pretty sure the kanji on his chest is the heat indicator. No, it's masala, okay. I think it's like, yellow, orange, and red. Please don't evade my attacks, that would be lame. Gotta heal after this one too. We're gonna have a bad time. I was so close to being dead anyway.
1, 2, 3, go!
What is the plot of this game? You climb a tower of curry.
Ha!
It's World War I played fairly straight, exactly. Pretty much 100% historically accurate, exactly.
Mark!
Second. Shit. That was not good. Chingri Madras. This guy's got really high defense too. Oh, it's because of the physical attack down, I think. Oof. See how much damage this actually does. Maybe I can keep up on my health. Drain touch. At least undo the damage he deals. Yeah, I have. Ultimate Buster, it should be. The voice line even says Ultimate Buster, which is funny. If you're not even getting XP or money for doing this. One by one, the gang fight off the festival assassins, the currymen, their tears, their suffering, all helping to make Joachim a man. And then, level 89. Next game. I wonder why they chose to spare you at like 27 of all levels, right? Didn't we skip a bunch of levels? It's double trouble. Okay. Yes, I'm only allowed to save on the 10th level anyway, not even... It doesn't let you save until you get to a multiple of 10, and I'm on 89 after that chunk. Just the non-canon filler episode, and the characters know it exactly. No, I'm not gonna save, I'm just gonna lose the first 15 minutes of stream progress. Nothing more in my mind than saving my game right now, I'll tell you what. I feel like you climb it for real for just long enough to start to wonder if it's really worth doing. After this one I should be able to save. I hope. You won't get to the Man Festival Vice President. Maybe they just ran out of kinds of curry to include, which is why they skipped it there. Madras is harder. Yeah. Come on, save, please. Nope, they don't let you leave to save. The last save I was gonna get was when I first jumped up. Maybe it'll give me one in like 98 or something. I love that his animation has changed now. The story in that direction. So while we're climbing this thing and there's not a lot of story or dialogue, I mentioned this in Discord, but my grandma and my parents showed us The Orville, if you guys haven't watched it yet. It's Seth MacFarlane's Star Trek send-up. And it's actually really good. Seth MacFarlane's kind of funny, but I'm kind of over Family Guy in a lot of his comedy. And I was worried that it was going to be laugh-a-minute stupid. But it's basically it's new episodes of Star Trek TNG. It was the most Star Trek thing I've probably seen since Galaxy Quest. What if they never give me another save again for the rest of the game? Could see that. As punishment for doing the 100 level curry tower, I'm not allowed to save anymore. So anyway, if you liked TNG,
You still think you can beat me?
you should totally watch The Orville. Basically, they've given Seth MacFarlane a blank check to make like 7 shows or something, so he used that to do the remake of Carl Sagan's Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson, which is pretty good. And I guess he's using it to make this show. Like I said, it's basically just new episodes of Star Trek TNG. It definitely feels like the kind of show that normally wouldn't fly on network television because it didn't have enough explosions and high-speed action. It's very slow pace, mostly character drama. And it's occasionally funny, but it's not like laugh a minute. Vindaloo and fish curry. Let's see if I can take out Vindaloo first. I don't think I've fought beef Vindaloo yet. Got him. I think I'll heal with Anastasia. Suck to die this high up, you know? That's now 2 shows my parents have introduced to me out here that I'm going to want to finish. That and that Netflix anime about the red panda that does death metal karaoke at night to relieve the stress of working in a Japanese office. I forget the name of it. That's it. I can single target heal him. I guess it doesn't really matter. The fish curry is just called fish curry. Oh, this is all curry themed too, given that curry, I don't think it's come up at all in regards to that character so far in the game. That was a Vindaloo fight, so maybe it'll let me save after this one, we'll see. So much curry. Hey, thanks, game. Yeah. A little bit rougher last week when we were all hungry. 38 tenths will probably last me for the rest of the game, I hope. Alright, just defeated 30 opponents. Let's go up again. What do these kids say about this? It's too much, even if it's staged. The rough scent, the rippling muscles. Take it away from me, please. Oh, I got another bit of gay porn. Awesome. I haven't got any of that in a while. Dope. Let's see. Mr. Wrestler. Masked pro wrestler who's just a little bit shy. His soft-looking tush is one of his charms. Okay. I'll go ahead and turn that in while I'm out here and save again. My grandma's in here, yeah. It's just fire and I guess I'll do fire now. I think this game makes you say.
Presenting the latest creation from my 1915 Pierre Machemet collection. I call it Fire Dancer.
I feel like it can be fun to just try to literally describe things that you did in this game. Let's go.
Ha!
Carry on now. 93. This is probably the last set. I mean, unless it lets me, well, let me save at 99. Curry Prince. You serious? Shit, I haven't used Karanda at all. Okay. Shit, this might be bad. This will be a final test to see if I leveled up all my characters or not. It's alright, I did just save. Tsukiyomi. Thank you for not warning me. Alright, he's the one that's got the weird ring that doesn't hit immediately. Guessing this whole sequence is a test to see whether I brought if all my characters are leveled up. I think it's 7 is about equal to the number before we leave Joachim behind. His first suit. I don't know if that's as fast as the ring gets, or it would be even faster if I didn't have the upgrade. Fine. Nice crit. This is why I have been keeping everyone's gear upgraded the whole game. Even the characters I haven't been actively using.
My sword arts are unbeatable.
Are they though? Yeah, this is specifically what I first saw. No. The fear of the game forcing me to use a character, that was what I was trying to prepare for. It had happened earlier, too. There was a sequence where we had to use Blanca. Get him, Gepetto. Dry curry man. I need to keep business the same as my curry. Dry. That's awesome. Let's see. I don't have any of those super high damage stuff. Just the wind one. Oh, actually pretty good damage. Okay, I thought that would change your outfit. I guess I have to do that separately. So you can almost one-shot me. Yikes. I don't have any healing, do I? I think I have items that heal. I'll probably have to burn through some of those. Comparable damage, okay. Poison's gonna get me. Probably have to use one of these keys. I feel like I should save those for something more urgent. Oh god, poison is brutal in this game. I don't think I can keep up with him at this point with the poison. I'd have to just kill him in one turn, which I don't think I can. Unless if he were to completely miss on his turn. I don't think magic can crit. I guess I'll try it. Alright, try again. This is a special game over screen. The curry. I don't know if I've game overed before in this game. Maybe really, really early on. Alright, so I have to do poison immunity at least. I'm probably gonna die again with one of the other characters here. Poison, Seal, Panic, and... See if I can get my physical defense any higher here. Could also give him like Cure All or something. So hit area disappears and the physical attack power is doubled. The max HP up will help. I'm guessing each of these floors has a unique status effect that I have to be concerned with. It makes sense. Summoning... Barrier... There's entrance... Okay. Entrance is a pretty significant buff, isn't it? I'll try to just heal with items. Let me see if the shop over here sells the Thera Extract full heal item. They don't. Okay. Gotta be careful spending those then. Can't cast entrance on yourself. Good to know.
Ha!
Poison immunity should be enough to help me keep up with him. I think I can heal, alternate healing and damage. I guess we'll see.
Ha!
Turn into a sexy moon goddess lady or something. I wouldn't call that androgynous. I guess most of these floors give you full HP, full MP heals. Get it, Gepetto. Clear out the buff, that might help too. Guess Gale and myself might help as well. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt to not be doing damage every turn. We'll see. Still hits like a truck, unfortunately. That doesn't get me any extra turns. Bummer. Let's try the Aqua. I don't know what element he is, but fire might make sense. Nope, that's significantly worse. Oh, I didn't get to go again. Nice. Alright. I should take one more hit and then heal. Nice. I'm poison immune, you butt. Yeah, no, I did a second tick of damage for some reason. Beats me. Yeah, I should be able to alternate damage and healing. I have to use a couple X potions though, and they seem kind of rare. And they have like 6 of them total. Shit, I missed the crit. Hopefully the boss doesn't have any special moves. Try to arrange it as best I can. But I only got that one double turn, even with the speed boost. I could always get rid of Cure All from another character and give it to him, but I feel like I need it on those characters. Oh wow, double turn is now. Well, I should be able to heal after that, I think. So I can take 2 in a row. No, he starts with special attack boosts. Previous one cast scale. He's close to being dead. I might just try to finish him off next turn rather than trying to warding. Oh, he's wasting a turn healing himself. Perfect. Now we're fine. Problem is going to be whatever the upcoming accessories are.
You got this, Marstead. Where? Ow. Where? First try.
Blanca next. Hatched Beef Man. Descendant of Royal Curry Blood. Oh, this one's gonna be rough. I haven't used her at all. You're not curry at all. You can't trick my nose. Just a regular stew, so what? Nice. He probably has a status effect that's rough too. Fade boost. Shouldn't mess around with aromatherapy or tarot cards. I think every other character I've used at least once. I think I've had her in 2 battles. Back when they made me split the party FF6 style. Shield helps. See how much of health I do with one attack here. Probably gonna have to do magic. I didn't give her any really good magic though. Red Blaze is probably the closest. That's better than her physical attack. Nors evade. I don't have to waste the extracts because I can just use 2 roots in a row if I've got shield up. See how much this helps.
This will help.
Up ring is the actual status effect. I don't know what that does. See how bad not having the shield effect is, I might reapply it. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, that must be what up ring is. The speed must accelerate as the ring spins. Okay. Did hurt quite a bit more. Let's see if I can recast shield soon. Yeah, it gets faster and faster. It's more tolerable. Did never get a chance to use the surge effect. That's okay. Win through a war of attrition here, provided I have enough MP, which I might not. Let's see. Oh, but I'm gonna lose all my sanity before I win. Shit. Yikes. Her sanity's kind of bad, isn't it? I might not have enough to heal after this. Let's see. Because I could do the tarot card and hope for the instant death draw. There goes shield. I'll recast it here.
This will help.
She's definitely my weakest character. If I can win with her, I should be okay with Blanca. Fortunately, it picks the first three characters are ones that I don't use. So I can see right away if I need to make some changes. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. One or two more hits, I think, should do it. Oh, that sucks. Probably two more hits. I'll heal to play it safe, though, after this attack. Alright, hopefully this will do it right here. If I don't miss. I triggered it early to play it safe.
What? Is it already over?
Sweet. No, Hyrie could stew too. Alright. Please be Blanca. Then that'll be all 4 of the characters I don't use right now. Poor man's curry. No meat, no veggies. That's what makes a poor man's curry. Ah, shit. I was born poor. This one's for me. I'm worried the dog's gonna be like the penultimate character that I lose. Alright, now a character that I've actually leveled up. Evade up is fine. Fake ring. It seems like that would hurt to get hit by. Huh. So parts of her ring aren't real and they'll always miss if you land on those parts of it? Oh, I see. There's parts of it that don't matter. Easy.
Now stay down.
You don't have any way to know which one's which, I guess. Come on, doggo. Curry Sage. The ultimate curry can only exist in your mind. Okay, good. That one looks particularly nasty though. Crap. Set us up rallies for all allies. Mirage. Gonna have a lot of good choices here. The keys are the only things that really significantly increase my efficacy here. Oof. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a thing that resists SP reductions. So I don't have an item that restores SP and HP. Oh, sanity down. Guess if I'm gonna blow it, now's the time to do it. Let's see. Don't fuck him up though. Shit. I can buy 3rd keys? No, where is that? Should get that for this fight for sure then. Alright, he might get another sanity attack off on me before I can heal here. In Paris. I wasted a bunch of my potential damage there, unfortunately. What are you gonna do? Petrograd? When did it become available? You can just buy a bunch of them. That's better than my melee attack. It's not Leningrad yet, right? That'll be covered in the plot of Shadow Hearts 3. 30k each. Oh, that is pretty expensive. I can make it work though. Not as bad expense-wise as I thought it would be. Pretty close to beating him. I should play it safe though. Another lucky attack miss on Blanca, that'd be really great. Or I get to ghost twice in a row, that helps too. Lazar still in power at the start of this game. Demon earrings, interesting. I wonder what those do. This game wants to be really nice, it'll let me leave and save before the end. Egg curry. I've got egg for a fuller flavor. Probably should do a snapshot in this fight. Let's see. Does get her a double turn later. This would be a great place to put a custom summon for her. Nope. No dice. Probably doesn't work on this guy. Spirit word. Uh-oh, she might die here. Instant death all the way up here. Well, I got my 5th key back. That's mean. I was worried something like that was going to happen much sooner. So just to save time, do the one Yuri fights or the one that Joachim fight have any critical status effects that I can grant immunity to now? It's a long climb to learn that. About as mean as it gets. Thanks. Stops instant death, okay. Let's go buy some 3rd keys, it'll help with some of these fights. Alright, and then Gepetto needs poison immunity. And Anastasia needs death immunity, which she has. Okay. Joachim needs it? Oh wow, that's even meaner. So he has to deal with instant death at the end. Oof. Okay, that's what I wanted to know, thank you. The other ones are just ring abnormalities that aren't that big of a deal. Yuri doesn't need anything. The park's just a hangout for weirdos now. No kidding. High special defense. I think he probably has high special defense just from the gear I've given him. Yeah. The flare brooch is really good stats regardless. I don't think it previews the stats that they have anywhere. Oh, I guess it does, doesn't it? Oh, but it doesn't show things like special defense, unless if they're derived from intelligence or something. I would guess either derives from intelligence or power. So maybe Miserati. That'll be fine, I'll probably just switch to Eamon. Alright, where's the third key merchant? Or is it just them? Must not be. That means I probably can't apply for a discount, which is good. So it stressed me out. Russia is safe again. For now. See if I want to spread the love of people's rings at all. Hey, Leon. Not even can you tell me where the third key merchant is? The clock shop, maybe? Oh, this is cool. It's panoramic lens. When capturing your subject with a wide angle lens, you maximize the area of the contact paper. That wouldn't change whether I was able to get different summons, right? Presumably. Oh, snapshot applies to all enemies, and it's a huge stat boost. Guess I don't get the MP reduction, but I'll take the stat boost. I know, right, sir? 50. Geeky. Now, let people be excited about their craft. I think that's one of my number one pet peeves in writing, is when a character says, "English, please." Again, in English? I'm the audience surrogate, and the audience is dumb. Oh no, I didn't. I might have to Google where the third key merchant is here. A second. Third key. Prague's secret shop. Wait, no, that's different. I'm looking at the same source he was. I'm asking where the third key merchant is. Yes. Thanks, Proc. Throne room. No, it's not the brothers. Just found it in a walkthrough. It looks like it's in the palace itself. Wait, I thought this was the palace. Is there another way for me to get in there? Maybe it's not in Petrograd proper. I forget if there was a separate world map point for... Oh. Giant fish I missed earlier, apparently. Presumably it's not as good as the announcer's table. I think I bought the fish at one point. Because I missed it. Make sure he didn't equip it. He did. Does not have a separate entrance point. I'll have to find it then. Well, I assume I'm going to get his final weapon from this curry quest. Is there one that's better than the MC's desk at this point in the game, though? That's more what I'm worried about. Must be an ability then. What's the best one of the two better than the table? I'll go get that to help with the Man Festival. Probably won't go for his final weapon. I don't want to go... Wow, me in that time, that's weird. I don't want to go way over the hell of a beat. I guess I don't know how long the final dungeon is, but I'm anticipating it to be like 3 or 4 hours. The best one. Okay. Try after I leave here. The music here is super goofy. There's suddenly a merchant in the throne room after all that. This is a dungeon. We want to go this way. This is the secret way to get in. It must be on the right side. Nope. I think this song is like from a different game. It's funny. That's it. There we go. Yeah, he's just chilling in here by himself. Okay. The merchant that used to be here got carried off by the revolutionists. Teehee, oh, so scary. Okay. That's funny. Oh, hey, he sells Thera extract too. That's good. Red keys 30,000. Guess I could buy like 10 of them. No new weapons or armor though. Oh god. sure none of these are brand new. Okay, no. I want more of these Thera extracts in case of an emergency. That should be enough that I never really have to think about it. I can definitely get the 30% discount. I wish I could reliably get the 50 and 40. Watch me fuck it up now. Points have gone up by a whole lot. I still have 200,000 left for later. Alright. So that should be enough Thera extracts that I should have enough for most of the rest of the game. And enough third keys that I can use them pretty willy-nilly in this final area. Puzzle dungeons. Okay. It's easy to get lost in this game just because of the layout of places. If there were no random battles, it probably would be fine. I think I ended up using a guide for the colored block puzzle, just because it would have taken forever with random battles. I looked up a map, rather. There should be lying around here somewhere. Alright, this is where we first recruited him. I thought it was going to be the lamppost for a second. That's a person to talk to? Do you know where here? It's a big mansion here, right? I feel like max ridiculous for Joachim's weapon would be to just like use another human being as a weapon. House by the Ducks. Okay, I know where that is. Oh, Rugrats. The new bat came, so we didn't miss you too much. Interesting. Peach bat, oh shit. Ooh. Big brother. I love how all this side quest stuff opens up after you go to the final dungeon and then leave. Like, that's extra funny to me. They just know that people are gonna do that, right? Even though the game is telling you, this is super urgent, you should keep going. Big ol' runaway. Make up with Keith, come back to your coffin. Peaches? Watching too much TV, bro, in 1915. Does Keith also have, like, the vampire bat form and the invisible form and other stuff? Dark Dark Tower. There's still people working in the building. Make some fearsome battle. If you lose, it's game over. Not quite ready. Let me go save, please. It's pretty great. Win in 5 turns. It's like the wrestling battles. Probably don't need Leonardo's bear. Just remember to put it back on after the fight here. Get my attack power up as much as I can. 221's not really worth it. Can't double up stuff. Hit area disappears and attack power is doubled. I don't know his ring well enough to do that. It seems like the OP accessory. Make sure you save first. Like she says that after you say, wait, I'm not quite ready. That's a skyscraper. That's funny. Energy charge ain't good. 2 turns in a row ain't good either. Alright, I should be able to win. Action speed down is a lucky proc there. Tech ring makes you do a lot more damage at the cost of any miss canceling the attack. I guess I haven't messed around with those in a while. Probably turn those in. First try. (1915) skyscraper. Strange building near Shinagawa Station in Tokyo. Probably didn't exist at the time of this game, I assume. Leonardo's bear. It might be it's a metaphor for getting a chop. I guess I had Gepetto on the technical ring all along without realizing it. That's interesting. That only applies to physical attacks, right? It doesn't change the ring at all for magic, I assume. Everyone's topped off, right? Try to win used with judicious use of third keys here. Changes the ring for magic. I guess we'll find out. I think I set it as a technical ring for Gepetto a long time ago since I was only ever having him with one hit area anyway. think I generally don't miss. I guess I can look, right? Yeah. Ring success rate 92.66 is pretty good. Okay. Do you know roughly how long the final dungeon is? Unfortunately, I did lose a decent amount of time there from getting all the way up to Blanca and then dying to the instant death thing. I'm trying to make it up here as best I can.
Ha!
Don't need to waste one with Kurando, so there's enough damage. I think I only need to heal once. Maybe 3 hours. I wasn't planning to use a guide. I would need one for knowing where to go in the dungeon, I guess. I wasted a ton of time in the final Disc 1 dungeon just because of how many branching paths there were. I think the damage buff isn't that significant for the technical ring. Because I don't remember how much I was doing before. Is there a map for it? I wouldn't mind pulling up a map. Maybe not following a guide. I use one from Mount Fuji as well, and rifle a lot better. Probably finish, but I should just play it safe. Now, son of a bitch. Or I could just die. Fast ring, man. Fine. Sidekick Return of the Jedi, yeah, I can hear that. I assume there's going to be a map of the Asuka platform if there were for some of the lesser dungeons in the game. I got that map for Mount Fuji, which helped a lot. There's all the weird teleporters. Are there any shortcuts in the final dungeon? Is it possible to get up close to the final boss and then exit out? I can see how close I get and then maybe bail out and do some more quests depending on time remaining. For him, he actually did have some trouble with winning, so let's go ahead and third key it up here. I think it gets faster and faster the more times it goes around. He gets to go twice? Wow. That blows. Is that just because of the third key adds a speed penalty? In that case, I think I need to cast Gale on the first turn just to avoid that, and then maybe heal after the next attack. Guess we'll see. Dag, yo. Do I have any, like, shield type things I can equip? Do I? All the other characters have access to shield. There we go. Let me see if anyone has multiple 64 cost endgame magics. Oh, he totally does. Does not need all of those by any means. Let's do the fire one. Let's give her a better one too. Right, yeah, sure, why not? Blanca did fine with just casting spells before, but I'll see what I can do here. See how much of a difference that makes, if any. Alright, so we'll try casting Shield instead of Gale.
Ha!
Alright, here we go.
Ha!
And you can never buy 5th keys, right? Only 3rd keys. Got it. Cool. Everything's fine, everything's good.
Ha!
Let's see if that fire magic is comparable to using a 3rd key here.
Voila!
There's quite a bit of difference to how much damage I take. No, it's similar. How about heat cast? Double attack might still kill me here, we'll see. Hopefully not. No. Cutting it close though.
What did you use?
Not quite dead still. My shield should drop here, but I could probably finish him off with one more cast. Sweet. Asuka stone platform map. Asuka. Oh wow. A bunch of other people have drawn maps the way I was doing in Paint.net before. That's funny. I don't know if this is the right one though. Not even if you can find a map of that place, let me know. Shield was useful before.
This will help.
Uppering was fine before. It might be tricky here though.
Here goes.
Oh, I should have equipped the thing on Blanca to prevent stamina going or sanity going down, but I think I can probably use third keys to win the fight fast enough for it to not matter. I guess we'll see. Shit, it's really bad. At least the most damaging attack missed. You can see how much she does with physical attacks. Probably nuts with the uppring. Yeah, uppring is nuts. Oh, because of the tech thing, I didn't get to go at all. Wow, I was like, well, at least I'm gonna see how much damage that does when I go once. Apparently not. Yikes. The third key's actually kind of dangerous if I can't win with it on that turn. Because I think it makes it so I take longer to get to go again. Bright Banish is dangerous too. Makes it likely the guys to get to go twice. I think what my best. Oh shit! I didn't actually mean to activate that. I thought it was giving me a choice. Okay. So that gives me a heal when I use it as well. Does that last for the entire battle, the tarot card effect? So now if I act twice, it won't be terrible. Oh my god, not again. Okay, thanks, Donovan. Did you find a map for the final dungeon? It's already axed twice.
Here goes.
Well, it actually kind of does bad damage if I don't hit the critical on it. Should go back to casting the safer skill, I think. I think I have to use a stamina thing next turn. I didn't see if I had 2 SP or 1 SP left. Gotta do it now. We're gonna have a bad time. Let me try doing a 3rd key just to see how it plays out. Not gonna go for any crits here. Pretty good. He's almost dead, so let's try using Red Blaze. Oh, god damn it. That up ring is really screwing with me. Got it.
Come back with more.
Okay. So I think Karen gets an easy run. And then we might be a little bit in trouble with Blanca since I don't have a thing to prevent SP degeneration. Oh, fake ring sucks with the technical ring. I didn't even think about that shit. That's not good. I'm gonna die because of that. Shouldn't have switched to it because it doesn't really seem to add a significant amount of damage dealt either. I just have to hope that I have like a 1 in 4 chance of being able to actually do damage here. I don't think there's a way to tell. Which one's the fake one? Okay. He's slow enough for me to cast shield again. If I can get a 3rd key off before he hits me with the ring again, I might be able to just finish him off here. I can't miss anything though. No going for crits, it's not worth it. Perfect. Alright, fingers crossed. Worried about this Blanca one because of the sanity damage, but do our best.
Ah!
Mirage is the only thing I really have here. If I do third key now, he gets to attack twice, so I should not do that. Top off. Probably should have let him do one more attack there. Did not want to risk him going twice. Oh, he used that twice in a row. I didn't think he could. Yikes. Maybe I just got lucky the first time I fought him. It's troublesome. It's your turn casting Surge, and hopefully don't have another turn right after. Okay, good. I just have to go for the win here. Maybe we'll see what happens. Okay, phew. Definitely don't need to snapshot the next guy. It ended up being pointless when I did it before. Should cast shield though. In case I have to do 2 dangerous rounds in a row.
Ah!
Edgar. Shit. Just have Gale though. Thank God I'm immune to that. Alright.
Come to me.
It's not great damage, actually. I should be more careful given how NP expensive that is. Let's see. He's got... Maybe it's because it's physical? It's just non-class special damage. It would be nice if direct press would work, but I assume it doesn't. This might poison him if I get lucky.
I summon you.
I think the poison missed, I couldn't tell. how his chance of landing the instant death appears to be extremely high, too.
I summon you.
Can I take 2 hits in a row? I don't think I can. Yeah, because I take 192. That's too much. I gotta play this safe, because if I make one turn mistake, it's game over and we lose the last 20 minutes or so to climb this high. I guess if I game over again on this run, I might do some of the other side quests and come back to this later, so don't waste too much time on it. The estimate was 1 to 1.5 hours, and we're already on like 2.5, mostly from dying. The problem is we had to have that fact-finding expedition to get this high and then learn, oh, Anastasia needed to have instant death protection or it's just game over instantly. Should die next turn, I think. Or he should die next turn. Which is good because I'm almost out of sanity on Anastasia. Sanity should not be a problem for Yuri and Joachim because they both have really high base value. Unless if the final boss has a sanity attack. Okay. Officially further than we've been. I could just see him on the top there, that's great. Cutlet curry. You got it, Yuri. You're my buffest character in the game, don't fuck it up. This is 99. I don't think the damage bonus from the technical ring is significant. Maybe it's like 10% or something? Oh yeah, that does kind of hurt, doesn't it? It doesn't one-shot me, but it hurts. Oh, my first attack missed. That sucks. It's most of my damage. It's too bad that doesn't significantly slow him. Just where something like Arc Barrier would be really nice. One of my forms might be able to cast Barrier, I should check. Let's check around. Miserati, maybe? Yeah, alright. Should help. Okay, so 100 less damage, I'll take it. Leave some room for error. I think he just spams black holes, yeah. Because all the other ones have been nothing but physical damage. Oh, there he goes. It's a change of pace. Right. Basically, the last 3 bosses seem like they catch you with your pants down if you weren't prepared. The previous one will one-hit kill you, wasting 20 minutes of your time. The last one can also apparently one-hit kill Joachim. If you don't have the accessory equipped that prevents instant death. Asher's earrings. Got a couple interesting accessories I'll have to look at after this. Alright, final fight. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's not a time limit in this fight either.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Oh, man. Why me?
Joachim, that was amazing! We're finally at the top!
You've done well to come this far.
Exactly, Spiky.
This is the true battleground.
Because you can choose to change to a form that has high special defense.
Your teacher. My name is the Great Question, champion of the Man Festival.
Great question. Fine then. Great question it is.
Great question?
They've gone nuts, those guys. Totally lost it.
Would have been really nice to give you a
Now
save
then,
at
my
99.
little challenger, bring it
Before we start,
on.
can I ask you just one thing?
Can I save my game, please?
Why, sure. What is it?
This baptism you were talking about, what exactly is it?
You're thinking about the feet already, aren't you? I knew it.
Excuse me?
Yes, dear.
I want to know too.
Well, very well then. I will tell you. Those who fail in the Man Festival must receive
Jesus
as a
Christ.
punishment the winner's full manhood.
Gross.
Manhood?
You don't mean... gross.
Exactly. That is correct.
So, great question. If you win... and if I win?
What kind of choice is that? A battle for manly dignity, huh? I'd say it's pretty sick.
Oh, man. No way.
I know, right?
Not this guy.
Well, the time for talk is over. The rest will be decided by sweat.
Oh,
Are you afraid, trembling boy?
who would you like to be? In the name of justice, this fist. In the name of truth, these muscles. In the name of beauty, this butt. Champion of truth and justice, Grand Papillon. Ready
Least I
to
get the
fight
Grand
all
Papillon form for this.
Evildoers! Whoa! Oh, me! Here we go!
Whoever loses this fight gets the enemy to spray all their manhood over them, they said. He's got the pirate statue, that's right. So we don't want to lose, basically. Yeah, well then is a good answer. Hashtag blame Nodovan. He said that we really had to do this quest line. It's pretty funny though. Probably gives a cool ability at the end too. See if I want to cast cure all or not. Missing with the first attack sucks. You lose so much damage. This might hurt. No, it wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Grand Slam might be the one that has a chance of instant death, I'm not sure. Hopefully he doesn't have a late health super move. Should probably start to say topped off after this. Oh, it's bad timing. Alright, that's okay. Deal with it. Try to recast it after this turn here. 7th key. Oh my god. I don't think it's possible for me to have survived that. I don't think we're going to finish the Curry Tower. We got to see the cutscene that made the Curry Tower. Once he used 7th key, I guess I have to kill him before he gets a chance to activate that. Maybe if shield was active? Alright. Let's go do the thing I was talking about. Hold on. Talk to Reminiscing Mizuta, man in the purple suit to the left of the save point in Yokohama streets. Yokohama streets. I guess you have to focus all in on DPS to be able to kill him before he uses the 7th key and one-shots you. Not in the ring soul. Hey, Ring Spirit, hi. Taking it seriously today, saying the full lines and everything. There's a good amount of fourth wall breaks at the very end of this game. 30-year mortgage, the wife and kids to feed. You're such a poor Rig Soul. Let's see who I'm going to give that to here. 3 times. Probably Anastasia. Whoops. Looking for a safe point in Yokohama streets. I think this is the guy up here. Marionettes. Years ago, French, could it be? Okay, cool. New world map option, it sounds like. I have to go watch the end of the Curry Tower on YouTube at some point. I guess if they had given me a save right before the final boss, I'd try it again. But nice. Probably have to use a 5th key to win against that boss. Hey, good to hear you, hon. It's a solo Gepetto mission? Okay, no. But I have to have Gepetto in the party. So I wonder if this ties into the plot of Shadow Hearts 1 in some way. Yeah, I guess I wasn't using 3rd keys in that fight because it seemed like I could just handle the damage. I didn't know there was a secret countdown to the boss one-shotting me. Oh well. Gepetto's running animation is great. Ooh, Petrify 4. It's probably pretty good. Yeah, I guess get physical attack down. High probability Petrify. Awesome. Place is pretty spoopy. No random battles, which is interesting. July 17th. This is very, Silent Hill. Resident Evil. Creepy. Press that holds the power of a demon. Creepy. Do you want to go down in the cellar? Huh. So it's like a puzzle. But it's probably not any of the names we've already heard, right? Becca, Ileana, Gina, Barbara, Diane, Tina, Emma. Rebecca, I think. First letter is B. The other girls know the rest. I want you to say their names too. She must have taken many lives. Okay. That's fucking extremely creepy, as is the picture that's behind the wall there. What the hell? Jesus. Gepetto's such a goofy character. Gonna go, like, full horror for his side quest here. Try to knock these guys' bass as best we can. There's like 5 of them. Fuck that noise. 3 is the most I can hit at a time. Okay. Can't hit more than one of them at a time, it looks like. Bummer. Right, I think I need to turn off the tech ring. Oh, these all do sanity damage? Oh, yikes. Minus 34, are they kidding? Holy crap. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. I have to kill them all before they get to act. Which may be possible. They get into a fight if you get the name wrong. Okay. So I don't know how I'd know after that. Combos of 2 at a time. Well, each individual one's fairly weak, though. This place is pretty spooky. The one's still alive.
Now look this way. Yeah.
Write down the names that I know are wrong.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Asuka, Ileana. Oh, does it randomize it every time I talk to them? Yikes, maybe there's a clue inside the room. I'm gonna go read the diary again, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, this is surprisingly creepy for the for Gepetto of all characters, he seems pretty straight up goofy. It's like a Silent Hill level. Rebecca always alone, tells nothing but lies. Gina loves to trick people. Behave Barbara, quiet Diane. Alright, hold on. Just write this down. Lies. Gina tricks people. Barbara. Well behave. Quiet Diane. Tina and Emma get along. So the second doll in the back is probably Tina or Emma. See if I can find the other ones first, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Getting back attacked by these things is the worst. They're doing 34 sanity damage before. It was insane. Just somebody's health to 1, I think. Yeah, we ran away. Get it, Ben. Destroy our couch. There. It's the quiet one, so it's Diane. Wait, really? Alright, well, it's not Liliana or Diane. Can't run away from this battle. Oh, that'd waste your turn. Well, oops. At least they're all within range of each other this time, sort of. History of salt. Salt's pretty important, right? To civilization, I would assume. If you can preserve your food, you can live in a place for a longer amount of time, I guess. Guess they can keep the technical ring if they have fewer hits. Book on cod as well. I'm not gonna guess again. I think that her being silent would be the clue you needed. Oh, this is a logic puzzle. Okay. So that means the one in the room is Emma. In the back, probably. Please don't be back attacked again. So this should be Emma. Letter was G. Okay. B is the first letter. Fifth letter is G. Should probably make a logic puzzle graph soon. Okay, glad Gepetto repeats the clue in case I forget to write one down. So that means we know this isn't Diane, it's not Rebecca, it's not Emma, it's not Tina, presumably, since they're separated. It's not Ileana, it's not Diane. So it's either Gina or Barbara. It must be Gina since she tricked me by being quiet. Trying to act like Diane and fool you. Seventh and final letter is T. Okay. So, got Diane, Ileana, Tina. It's probably Barbara down there. Creepy. Oh, is the book's name is just called Salt? That's great. This is probably Barbara. Barbara. Third letter is I. Papa said she was using them on a new girl, so she took out my eyes. Now I can't see and I can't cry. What? So insulting. Oh man, that's rough. Too bad I don't even get to keep this stuff from the rest of the Curry Tower, so it didn't boot me out. Crucifix. Ends all status and ring abnormalities. Oh, is that like a ribbon? Okay, we want to put that on somebody. Maybe Anastasia, because she has good healing. It's a tough call between putting it on her and putting it on Yuri. Because Yuri has some of the best defense in the game and also has a full res. Maybe I'll switch it. Probably worth coming here just for that, if nothing else. Password looks like it might be a name like Bridget or something. Let's see. Where are the other dolls at? That door wasn't openable before. That's Ileana. I was the one telling my D. That isn't a lie, so relax. Let's see, if I move that to... Get rid of the chain melt, I guess. Huh? Let me check the other one first. I think that's the actual Diane bit. It's gotta be Tina then. Sixth letter is E. It is Bridget. Yeah, the roach fights do so much sanity damage to me that they're not worth wiping on. It is Bridget. All the paintings in this place are way too creepy. They do like 34 SP damage to Yuri. This weird French doll mansion in the middle of Japan. E R I D G E T. Yeah, wow. This is a Silent Hill level for sure. What are you so gloomy about? Have you been paying attention? See if I can back out and save before we go in here. Just in case I die, I don't have to come back out. Re-enter everything. We need to wait for it to open. Oh. At least you don't have to put the code back in. What's in the cellar? It's the other doll. Oh, there's little, abandoned dolls everywhere. AT? Here's my student. Oh, they got the soul of his actual daughter? What? I think that there's two puppeteers out there who are trying to make a, doll to replace their dead daughter. Mother didn't put any of the puppets in my coffin. That seems fair. Gepetto, get a hold of yourself, yeah. He was being controlled just like his own puppets. Creepy. What does her combat form look like? Of course. Baal? Oh my god. Okay. Well, his puppet friend moved to Japan, got into a mansion, created Baal. Or infused a puppet with the spirit of Baal, I guess, technically. There's a shitload of hit points. Hopefully this isn't like a super boss or something. Ow.
Now look this way.
I guess it doesn't have that much hit points. There's a lot though. Not many hit points, I should say.
Here goes.
Only I may do that. Get like 15 good hits off, I think. Whoa! Doing some Sephiroth supernova shit here. It did such a mild amount of damage for interrupting the BGM and everything. Wow. That's funny. Probably gonna do an arc here soon. It's pretty good damage. Ow. Let's try using a third key here. Oh! At least I'm not on a technical ring anymore. That would have been really bad. Oh, Jesus. Did 3 people slow down their actions? Not cool. I really need Arc Gale. I don't know if it's possible for me to get, though. Party-wide haste. Be real nice. Perfect. Ow. Does have Gale. misses. So you don't know what Mental Break does. Ow.
Come to me.
The things she's able to summon are so random. You're like, okay, maybe it's only monsters. One of them's a giant robot. Perfect.
Well, you deserve what you got.
Oh, another flare brooch. I wonder if I can equip 2 of them. Maybe one of them is for Yuri and one of them is for, Karando. Shitload of XP, though. A sweet new crest. When man and woman are bound together by fate, there's a crimson thread that connects them from birth. It's probably his ultimate weapon, or close to it. Save. Let's see what the Baal crest does. I could check Solomon's key, but I think I've missed enough crests that I won't be able to do anything with it. Baal. Air resist. Ugh, I wish it was Arc Gale. This Gale crest does a lot of damage. Give it to her for magic damage, maybe. Give Arc Rage to somebody else. Solomon's Key, let's see. Nope. That seems like that's the one you really want to be able to do. Astaroth and Baal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too many. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. Can't do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Nope, definitely can't do that one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. I am short on crests. Just 2 bags. I think the benefits you get for upgrading that is really, really good. They are really, really good. Bummer. Crimson Thread. Pretty significant buff. Alright, let's go to the final dungeon and see what we can get. Maybe I'll bounce back out and try to do more quests later. I think I probably could have beaten the curry guy if I had used a couple 5th keys, but I didn't know that there was a time limit in the fight. I tried Googling a map of this dungeon and I couldn't find one, so I'm probably going to have to make one. Yeah. Give that a shot here. Paint.net. Saw Alice? Yeah. You got it. Yes, Ben, I know you're very hungry. I have to have patience. Boss music in the dungeon, dang. Sounds good. Floor 1. Mechanism that controls the vessel. I do all the quests associated with it. Alright, start drawing my thing here. So maybe I can mirror the map itself. This might be in vain for me to try to draw all this, I guess we'll see. Alright, let's go. There's a save point in the dead center. Try to add that to my little map here. Hopefully I can get away without needing to use this, but we'll see. Can I not move left immediately? Oh shit. Where can I go? I guess straight up. Oof, no. With random battles, I definitely want a map. Let me try to find it. Shadow Hearts, Covenant, Asuka, Stone, Platform, Map. Perhaps there's one on the wiki. Nope. Dog Shrine. There's one for the dollhouse, but not for this crazy place? Oh, bah. Golly. I might just have to check every dead end. It's not gonna be a fun time though. I'm gonna try one more thing I can check. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna get one. Alright, off we go. See, I might end up running away from a bunch of these fights just to try to not spend too much time in random battles. We'll see how much XP I get. Hino Gaku Tsuchi. No Gaku Tsuchi. Alright, Petrify, I'll take it.
Now look this way.
Tough call. Do we put Petrify on the character that does the least damage? Guess I don't routinely physically attack with her, though. I see the argument either way. Okay, so the rewards for combat aren't great, so not totally terrible. Should spend some of that soul energy real quick while I'm thinking about it. Getting pretty close here. Actually curious what happens once I have all of them leveled up. Maybe I can fill up the gauge down there. I've never come close to filling it. All the new skills for being a level 10 must be at max Arc Heal. So it'd be really nice if he gets Arc Gale. I guess I should have used the Soul Orb to get max Wind before. I didn't even think about that being possible. Okay, so Dead End. Kingdom for a Moogle Charm. Dead End. Doesn't seem to do anything. Mark all the dead ends that I've found. Dead. 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 This other one loops almost all the way around though, doesn't it? Well, new enemies this time. Yeah, I'll try to petrify the lion dog. 810 HP. Alright, living the dream.
Now look this way.
One shot. Got this. Oh, he's like 5 damage short of it being dead, I think. Woof. Yeah, 20 damage.
That was too easy.
Good amount of cash though. Every 10 battles or so I can buy another 3rd key. Without the discount. Alright, I should just check every possible dead end before I start going nuts running around here. Maybe I shouldn't check dead ends. something might spawn here later. Yeah, I trigger things to spawn by all those white crystals. Not worth it. Well, the time it takes to run away is fairly long, the loading screens and stuff. Oh, there are chests at the end of them. Shit. Ugh. It's probably a downgrade for him. It's an upgrade that's sad. Okay. It smells terrible. At least I can sell that later. I've done every branch at the top, except the one I'm on right now. I really like that they all get their own run chance, and it doesn't, like, end the round for the team. I think other JRPGs I've played that have done that. Dragon Quest, maybe? You fail to run, it screws everyone over. Take a full round of damage, basically. Ah. I'll fight if I see enemies I haven't fought before. We'll go ahead and do that. Definitely want to check out that red square. I guess I don't need to do it right now. They're both just pointless dead ends, right? Okay, so the entire northwest section except for the red dot that I obviously need to explore later. Oh, but I can't climb up here. Looks like it connects, but it doesn't. Alright, well I guess I'll go take the red dot then, see where it goes. Shit. The enemies can petrify? I don't know if I can run away if I get surrounded. Hey man, you can pull up a chair if you want.
Poking his head in.
To fix that.
Hey there.
Hey Dad, how you doing?
Alright, I'm just getting some Pepsi, but I wanted to say hi.
Yeah. How you doing? Oops.
I take full blame for getting this guy into video games.
It's his fault. All this time. Let's see. None of them are really close to each other, are they? We'll keep hitting the lion dog here to petrify him. I don't know if the added effects on rings have a higher chance to proc the more attacks you have. It seems like Petrified 4 is pretty close to, like, guaranteed. Well, that's a bummer. I don't want there to be a combo now. It's fine. Bright Banish. Dope. Guess having it on Yuri is nice because he tends to act first. Probably prevents incoming damage. Remember where those colored circles are. Okay. Adds that marker to the map, that's useful. It's all gonna be the same sort of pattern. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, I wish I had a map for this place. Oh, man. Maybe I can follow a walkthrough. Okay, we got a new enemy, so I'll go ahead and fight it. Kato Kami. Didn't get the petrify to land there. It's okay.
Now look this way.
I guess the spider web was the only special item on the entire first floor. Yikes. Okay. His face is kind of cute. Looks like a friend. It's just the horrible centipede body. Nothing to worry about that. Can't target any of them, can I? Bummer, because she's so close to the one shot. Get it, Joachim. Oh shit. Well, I think he'll kill it anyway. Oh no, he could miss. That's fine. That happened too. First try. With 8,000 XP per battle is enough? Maybe you just want to try to fight the most efficient enemies possible. Alright, head north according to the map. Turn right at the first intersection. Nope, I'm good. Guess we probably could have gotten an area of attack to kill a bunch of them, but... I should use these seals. Just get a big benefit for using them in combat. Try to not drive myself crazy by feeling like I need to reload until I get them all perfect. Go north past the thing in the center. I don't know if that thing can be petrified. It takes like my entire team to kill the one guy, so I don't know that that particular group of enemies is worth fighting. I can find one that I can one-shot on the first turn. Left. Left again. Oh, I mean this is left, okay. You really gotta be careful using right and left in this area. Cardinal directions, please. I'll probably try to find the enemies that give the most XP and fight those guys. Like it looks like a zodiac wheel in the background. I can make out some patterns. Too bad because I really like this song and I can't hear it because of the random encounter rate. Could hear the cool bass line and B3 organ at the start of whenever release. It's a really cool opening, unlike that Dark Cloud 2 song where like the best part of the song was about a minute and a half into it and you kept hearing the worst part at the beginning. All the way north. Go right and then go right again. Looks like there's a bunch of like best armors in the game for characters in here. And I think you get all their best weapons from side quests that are outside the dungeon, it sounds like. It's a hell of a winding path for a dungeon. North of the green symbol, then south. To get Lucina's best armor in case I ever have to use her again. Or Lucia's, excuse me. This isn't, Fire Emblem / Smash. See if I can figure out roughly the random encounter rate based on this song. Dancer stars. Dancing girl's costume sparkling with night sky stars. When she danced, it was as if she became one with the stars. Lucina seems like a really unique character. It's too bad you can't really use one of her core mechanics because there's a chance I could just wipe your party. Alright, we're just going to try to run straight and see. My guess is that a random battle tends to occur around the time the vocals would trigger in the song. If you're not distracted or menu at all on the way there. Nope. Right before it. See if we can make it from standing to the vocals without an encounter. It seems like it's a pretty tight range, which is nice. I played some games where like the die roll to determine random encounters is really broad. It's like a 1d100, so it could be 1 step or 100 steps. Oh, golly. I think I have to fight if I get surrounded. I don't think running away is an option. So while I work my way through this dungeon, anyone have any fun discussion topics? Anything going on lately that's cool or interesting? What's new in video gaming or nerd media? Doesn't one-shot any of them. Gross. Maybe it killed one of them. I have to heal on Anastasia's turn. It's not looking good. Discuss memes. Current state of memes. What's your favorite meme, Propagable? I'm sort of bummed that the word meme has come to describe like image macros and GIFs. Mostly like jokes shared on the internet. I think it survives according to the laws of natural selection, right? Meme is a competing unit of information in the way that a gene is a competing unit of biological complexity? How you'd phrase it. Successful meme, sure. Can you, Prop, think of a meme that was good but not successful? I kind of wonder whether they're the same idea. Spin the mechanism so the green lineup. Tricky. Does a dog have to be successful to be a good dog? No, not in that case. But I think what makes a meme successful is whether it's been shared a lot of times. If it's been shared a lot of times, I should be really careful. I feel like I'm moving towards a deeply incorrect path. I guess if we can come up with an example of a good meme that didn't propagate successfully. I guess I can't think of any. Because there are some fun, like, very niche, community-specific memes. And it's not that they've failed to propagate widely because they are flawed in some way, it's just because of lack of relevance to people outside those communities. So, like, you know, the Darkest Dungeon subreddit has a bunch of very specific jokes that are only funny to people who play Darkest Dungeon. Underrated. I think something that's interesting about, you know, the modern definition of meme, meaning a funny joke that you spread on the internet, is that they're very degenerate. Like, we were talking about rudiments of game design and rudiments of drumming. You could definitely come up with some meme rudiments. Like, very many of them degenerate to not this thing, but this thing, right? There's probably like hundreds of variations that are that idea that maybe you could argue have slight flavor differences, but at the end of the day, they're the same thing. Switch that to Carando. Trying to come up with mimetic rudiments might be a fun activity at some point. Ultra belts. Increases attack power. Ooh. Did I miss it? Yeah. Memes that are degenerate with other memes. Not good because they don't imply something different. I actually think almost every meme degenerates to not this thing, but this thing. Not all of them, though. I guess like the expanding brain meme is kind of describing its own thing. I guess that's it's a reverse listing of not this but this, and it lists up to 4 things instead of just comparing 2 things. I guess I'm using degenerate in the scientific sense of, like, redundant boils down to. Not degenerate like a teenager. Just backtracking to North. What do I think of the centering of New Earth? Okay. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was a new enemy. Alright, I'll fight him except never know. Continue to your left, heads an evasion down 4. Couple new enemies, actually. 3 new enemies. Dope. Maybe I can petrify the big guy. He probably has the most hit points. But I wonder if you could argue if there really is a difference between, like, the Hotline Bling meme and the boyfriend distracted by a different girl one, and the car making a sudden turn to take a different exit. Like, I think those all communicate exactly the same information. They're not even slightly different.
Now look this way.
So don't do summons. It does have the most hit points. Called that correctly. Ow, paralysis. Paralysis might just be a chance she can't act. One option is what you're committed to, and you're tempted by the other one. Always swerve as you make a last-minute decision.
Come to me.
Interesting. And decision timing? Yeah. I guess I've seen them used identically. Maybe the Hotline Bling one is the most like elemental version of it, because that's just not this thing, but this thing, and there's no encoded information about timing or temptation or commitment.
I can still fight.
So maybe that's what you do, is you produce a set of mimetic rudiments, but they have different qualifiers. So you have nouns like this thing or not this thing. And then you have adjectives like urgency, perhaps. Suddenness. Swerving car is sudden, not this thing. But Drake Hotline Bling is just raw, pure, not this thing. Alright. I think I want to equip this on somebody. Let me decide who, though. Poison 3 is pretty good. Let's put it on her. Turn the mechanism yellow down and go north. I think that's a thing in Darkstar. Pretty sure I've seen that in a game. Is it in isn't that in Super Mario RPG? Jinx's training dojo? You end up fighting Jinx and he has more health and power than everybody else in the dojo with you. Trying to think what other, if there are really other mimetic nouns other than this thing and not this thing. I guess not this thing already is just negating this thing. You know what it is when you see it. It makes it really hard to ban memes. Kitties, be nice to each other. Let's see if I can cat cam without them freaking out at me reaching to do something. They already are freaking out. I'm already just pawed Ben to run away, so I guess they're over it. Well, one of these times I'll get it in time. This place only has the one save point. Monk earrings, what do those do? Anything good? Increase experience goes up by 20%, but max SP falls 20%. Let's do that for Yuri. Well, only if I'm going to be bothering to kill stuff. I guess I can equip that once I decide to do some grinding. I get the most XP for battle. Back to the center and line up the greens. I guess before the internet made everything boring, not in like a Luddite way, but like there were some really early memes. What's that? The Kilroy was here, and there's earlier memes than that, like, you know, specific shapes and symbols. But you could argue those swastika as a meme. The meaning of which is varied wildly over time. Yellow white portal. I would guess actually that a lot of those early ones are more like these spread because they're easy to draw. Like interesting shapes like the 90s S, the swastika, the Kilroy was here, military character that people would draw as graffiti and everything. Like anybody can learn to draw this, and that's the reason why it spreads. So like as soon as image editing software becomes really popular and it becomes easy to share complicated images, ease with which you can create something is no longer really important. But I guess I would argue that like somewhere in there is ease of sharing is important. But to Prop's point, that might just be what makes it successful, not what makes it good. Devil loincloth. Okay. It says that's for Karando, but Karando doesn't seem like a loincloth kind of dude. I didn't think so. It's gotta be for somebody else, right? Why can't he wear it? That's weird. Why won't it let me equip it? Ha. It did when I... Okay, whatever. Not gonna question it. And easy to understand, easy to share, easy to reshape. I see a lot of like super obvious variation. So like there's almost every what's the word I'm looking for? Not sub-community. Sub-click. Almost every community has a variation on the Drake Hotline Bling meme. I've seen like a Subnautica version, I've seen a World of Warcraft version, I've seen Lord of the Rings version. I think that one's really easy for people to come up with two pictures that look like someone rejecting and then accepting something. Maybe it's easier to understand what a good meme is by looking at what's a really bad one. I think Minion memes are pretty terrible. Where, like, there's zero connection whatsoever between the image and the idea that's put forward in the image. But why are they successful? They share well because they include a cute thing that people like and a sentiment that people like. I've seen some pretty cancer stuff shared with minions on it. It's very much an old people Facebook thing. Dream Portal. The layout of this dungeon is kind of cruel, but we're getting there. Given the number of permutations with rotating all the floors, I don't think I could have managed this without a walkthrough. Oh, tarot cards have their own things. This card causes instant death. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, Despicable Me is fine. I think there's only one movie that's based on the Minions, and they made that in response to people making the memes. Woof. This isn't hard, isn't it? Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess there's such a thing as a toxic meme. Idea that's bad, but which is easily shared. The forwards from grandma phenomenon. That might be I know it when I see it thing. Like, I don't think I could describe what would make a meme a forward from grandma meme, if that makes sense. But if you handed me like 100 meme examples and 50 of them are from the forwards from grandma subreddit and 50 of them are from any other subreddit, I could probably successfully identify almost all of the forwards from grandma items. Blue down. Simon Says. Hey, it's Viagra. Perfect. Just what we needed. Oh, new enemy. Sweet. Arahabaki.
Now look this way.
You'll need to bring a chair. I'm on it. I don't have a chair.
Yep, I'm on it.
Hey, Andrea. How you doing?
Good.
There you go.
What's the question for Andrea?
I'll tell you in a second.
Whatever it is, Dylan's wrong.
Not a successful meme, but a good meme.
A good meme. That's hard. Let me think. Okay, so let's try to tackle this. What are some memes that we all think are good?
I started with what are bad.
I don't know, let's just give some examples and then maybe we can find some common themes.
But I was attacking it from a like.
Because I think that use is important. For example, I really don't like the angry mallard because people are usually bitching about stupid shit.
So like people are kind of misusing it.
Yeah. Aw, thanks, Leia. You're so sweet. Hey, I got my sheer berry on. I always think of you whenever I put on lipstick. No.
Don't tell her what you said, and if she says the same thing, she's a big fat hypocrite. So consistency of use is important.
I don't know if it's yeah.
If people use the
girl.
meme format and then share it, and it reproduces successfully, other people continue to share it even though the format is incorrect. That means the meme's
Yeah,
not
so I
great.
think
It's not clear to
eventually,
most people what it means.
you know, it's like Batman. You live long enough to become destroyed.
Yeah. It seeps down to the
Same thing with
normies.
Confession Bear. When I think of Confession Bear, I think of whiny little bitches.
But it's interesting when you hear meme though, you're like jumping to like advice animals, which is like
Oh, that's true.
so 2014.
Yeah, maybe that's why I think they're shitty. Let's see. So what's another meme?
The Drake Hotline Bling meme where he's like rejecting something and then accepting
Oh
something.
yeah, I don't get that one.
I don't like this thing, but I do like this thing. It's about the most elemental meme you could possibly have.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, that memes can be rudimental, that like you could have this degenerate concept where there's like 70 memes that all mean I don't like this thing, but I do like this thing.
Right, that quote's from Batman, right?
Yeah.
Live long enough to see yourself become the enemy.
Yeah. Dark Knight.
I think that I will always, and I don't think I've ever seen a bad one, the one from Hyperbole and a Half, where it's blank all the things.
It's a pretty good one.
I love that one. That one. Yeah, Dylan really likes the expanding brain one.
Expanding Brain's funny to me.
But you know what? I think that whether or not things are good, so okay, we're gonna go into nihilism a little bit here, but
Press the button.
I know. So for me, the word good in this context is an opinion. So I feel like, you know, there might be some people out there that fucking love the confession bears that are little bitches, but I don't know if there's any objective way to qualify a meme as good or bad.
Well, my way would be to equate good as successful.
Okay, so you can say successful, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. For example, toddlers and tiaras is successful.
But it's not good.
Well,
That's what I was saying about minion memes. There's a lot of memes featuring minions that has like a picture of a minion smiling, and it says, "I hate immigrants."
Oh, I would love to know that, Darkstar. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Oh, jeez. Wait a...
Yay!
What if I say kawaii? Kawaii.
There it is. It was a little quiet there, but
It's only quiet in our ears. It should have come through the stream fine.
oh, good. Kawaii.
The volume you're hearing the game music is about 12 decibels less to the people on stream.
So when I was in high school, I took a English class called the American Canon, where some stuffy white guys decided what the good books by American authors were. I think Harold Bloom was the leader of them or something like that. Anyway, we all read books off of this list, and a theme of the class was to figure out why these are the best books by American authors. And I spent the whole class being like, this is pretentious as fuck. This is so pretentious.
Why are these in the American canon?
Yeah, like, there's no objective way to say a book is better or not. And the teacher once had to take me out in the hall because I was just arguing with him. And he's like, don't you think that objectively the Sistine Chapel is better than Dogs Playing Poker?
No.
And I'm like, no, I love Dogs Playing Poker. It makes me laugh because that one's got an ace under the table and that's fucking funny. So anyway, our final paper of the class was, define your criteria for your own canon and describe how the books you've read, either fit into that or don't. And I spent the whole paper saying how defining a canon is pretentious. I think I started the paper by saying, call me Ishmael. Memorize this quote and what book it's from and you'll be a hit at every cocktail party because some white guys decided that it's important. Anyway, sorry to rant, but this has always been ever since that class, it's been what really is good? Can we define that objectively?
You don't like canon?
Well, I don't like pretentious white guys deciding, what's good. Is Toni Morrison on there? Probably not.
Yeah. The question of canon is always, who is the gatekeeper of the canon, who decides what is and isn't.
Exactly, yeah. So, right, history's written by the
Sorry, I need to read this. This is a really, really complicated dungeon.
I haven't seen cats playing poker.
Just said I needed that. I literally just... Oh my god, you can't type here.
It's because it's not my keyboard. I'm used to my keyboard.
There's a lot of variations, it looks like.
Oh, I like the one with Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat's got a good poker face.
There's a lot of options for it, it looks like.
Okay, you can go back to your thing.
I don't know where it is now. Hold on. There we go. 7th key, that's exciting. Go back down to the first level and make your way left to the blue portal. I do want another one of those. Did you ever see me play Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, or have you heard me talk about it?
No.
It's the game where you play as Charles Barkley in the distant future after an apocalypse caused by the Chaos Dunk. Anyway, it's a parody of JRPGs, and when you first boot it up, there's a thing that says, warning, this game is canon. I always thought that was really funny.
Nice.
Which makes it objectively good.
Of course. Confidence is important.
I don't think you like the idea of objective truth.
Yeah, I think that you can say,
There's nihilism.
No, because I think there can be objective truths. They're just all, following the laws of physics. I think the laws of physics are pretty objective. So you can say, I'm gonna plot,
That was the example I was about to give.
Yeah, I know. But most likely it's gonna do that. Or if I slingshot around this planet, my little probe will go and do this. So the law of gravity, at least in our solar system, is pretty damn objectively true.
I know, right, Aki? I really hope that a sequel comes out. It looks like it plays kind of like Crosscode. Hey,
but yeah, but I think what you were saying before, I don't think anything's objectively good or bad.
Yeah, but...
And then you say, oh, well, what about
objectively-
Charles Manson, or...
Why would you jump to that?
Because I think everyone would agree that he's bad. He did things people don't
he's
like.
mentally ill.
See, he's mentally ill, so now he's not. So that means he's not bad. But there are people out there that say he's bad.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I mean, he basically instigated the, like, torture and murder of a pregnant woman.
Yeah, because he's insane. His brain doesn't work correctly. It doesn't absolve him of responsibility for his actions because... 1 second. In the chest south of you, okay. There's a really interesting Radio Lab episode about this phenomenon where they're talking about, like, free will. Remember the guy...
Oh, I do remember the free will one.
Yeah, the dude that, he got some kind of disease that made him completely lose all self-control. So he, like, started Googling hardcore pornography at,
Yes, but he didn't do it at work.
He didn't do it at work.
And that's what was his downfall.
And that was what the judge used to say that he deserved to go to jail.
Right, but the judge did kind of halvesies on the sentencing,
Right.
Remember? Like, he didn't get
Well, without going into the weeds of it, basically the idea was that... Well, no, because they came back way after the fact. So this person downloaded all this illegal pornography.
including, like, child stuff.
Yeah, let's just call it illegal pornography.
Okay,
It doesn't
super
matter. I need to
illegal.
get into the specifics of it.
Very good. And he got caught.
And he got caught, and they were trying to decide whether to sentence him. And there was a neurologist that was arguing in his defense as a special witness that he had this disease that made him completely free of self-control. But then they brought up the argument
Like, it was a byproduct of a surgery or something, maybe?
because it wasn't on his work computer, that he must have had some self-control, right? Otherwise he would have done it at work as well. But then somebody came out and showed that the same neurological disease was occurring in monkeys, and that they wouldn't do the no self-control thing whenever zookeepers were in the pen with them or something like that. Mm-hmm. It seemed to suggest that it's not even a decision to not do it at work, right? It's just that order of thinking that I need to behave differently in this environment than this environment
Overrides.
is more elemental or is more override than the mental illness. Anyway, he was saying, like, you know, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't put people in jail if they commit crimes, because we need to do something about that anyway, just so that the rest of society can function. You can't just let people go around murdering people for free because of utilitarianism. More people will suffer if you let that person do whatever they want. But they are being punished for something that's not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get here from memes?
I don't know, I'm sorry. We started talking about objective truth.
We? Sure it was your fault. Hold on.
So going back to the American canon, like, Old Man in the Sea was on it. We had to read that book, and I really didn't like that book. Apologies to people who like Old Man in the Sea. I don't know, I thought it was boring.
Old Man in the Sea is very nihilist, I think. Could be objectively attainable. I think that's a good way to put it. Right.
Right, so, like,
Multiple people can arrive
could
at the same
aliens come to the
conclusion
same
based on the
conclusion in their own society? Know what I mean?
I guess we don't know what assumptions we have about human society.
Oh.
We're so immersed in it, it's hard to think outside that box.
No, that's why I'm basically like laws of physics are
TV
objectively
tropes
true.
is canon.
Which includes quantum mechanics, by the way.
Oh, so you're saying that aliens would measure the speed of light to
Yeah,
be the same,
I mean, in the book
regardless
Contact,
of
people
social
are like,
structure?
oh, how did they, like, write blueprints that made sense? And they're like, oh, well, they scaled everything by the Planck length.
Yeah. They did that on the Golden Record.
Awesome. Hey, Marty. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I know, you're so hungry.
But what if there's some physical force that's so alien to us that causes us to view the laws of physics differently based on social context?
I don't know if it would be based on social context.
Do you think that what we have would still be a useful approximation in the way that, like, Newton's laws are a useful approximation, even if they're not technically true?
I mean, they're true
only in our
enough
reference frame.
for certain things.
I think I'll just whack one of these guys.
I thought you said this had lots of cutscenes.
I'm in a really long dungeon right now. I'm in, like, the final dungeon. So it's a good time to chat. It's super complicated. There's like 100 branching paths. The random encounter rate's fairly high, which is why I'm using this thing. Hi, Ben.
He's so hungry.
Maybe it doesn't knock the webcam over again. That was a new thing he tried out yesterday. I guess you weren't here for that. He kept getting behind the monitor and pushing his head up onto where the webcam is mounted, so it would point down at my crotch.
It's funny that he's figured out that's important.
Well, I've been trying to understand that. Maybe he just realizes that I respond to it. Like, I take some action after he does that, but I don't take any action after he, you know,
Pablo's
bumps the TV.
camera. I guess maybe it's not Pablo's camera.
I guess I'll go this way. Hopefully this isn't a point of no return. Okay, no. I have at least one more save point after this next thing I'm doing. So I have 2 ribbons now, which is nice. It's got an item that protects me from all negative status effects.
It's called a ribbon?
It's not, but it's...
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, did Final Fantasy sue this?
I've played games that are so... Like, I've seen games borrow Kaiser Knuckles to mean, like, the best fist weapon, or use
Which do you think was the
ribbon.
first game that did the whole breaking glass when you get into a battle screen thing? Final Fantasy X? This one?
Was that in 10? Was it?
I thought that was in 10.
May have been.
Isn't it? Pretty sure it is.
Not actually sure.
Swing and a miss.
It's Princess Anastasia. She's a party member.
Is that like a Fabergé egg?
It is.
Is it like a grenade?
She just hits them with it. It
Are they
flies out
really
of her hand.
fragile?
It is in 10. That makes sense as a thing that she would summon. Alright, never use the interesting instant kill ability ever again. Because it didn't work once.
Yeah, probably. Maybe 10 stole it too.
Once they decided we want to have some kind of screen animation when a random battle begins.
Well, because Earthbound it was like swirly, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
There's a couple that do like a mosaic on the screen. Swirl is probably the most common one I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that in Final Fantasy 7 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mosaic, sudden zoom in. Seen that as well. I think this is going to be a boss fight. I just saved. I definitely need to wrap at time today, so in the event that we don't finish, we can't get to a save point in the next 20 minutes, I might just have to call it early and redo this next session. This feels like this is going to be important.
So, just because I know everyone is like super interested, but the big news in my field of astrophysics, which is the highest energy gamma rays
Wait,
anyone
this
is
might be bad
detecting.
timing. Hold on.
Okay,
After
I'll
this,
tell you
sorry.
later.
Thank you. This is like this guy's mind palace because he got stabbed in the heart with a novelty pen, and now he can't turn into a demon as effectively. Mistletoe. Living life my own way. Living peacefully. I feel like it's more in character for Yuri to say my own way. Bye, kid. Yay, she left my mind palace.
Was she, like, torturing you?
No, just represented his, like, personal clashes or something.
Doodly-doo.
How long has he been out? A girl who died in the first game, I think. You should play this game, Andrea. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous. It's true turn-based. I guess it has the dexterity thing where you have to press the things on the wheel, but you can change the difficulty on
thing,
that.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But for like every action in the whole game.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Right, okay, there is a type of instrument, it's actually a telescope, called an air-Trancott telescope. And they observe, I just calculated it, 0.1% of the sky at any given time. So they don't have a very wide field of view, they do very focused, deep observations. Now, there are these things in the sky called gamma ray bursts, which actually were discovered by Los Alamos back in the day. Los Alamos had telescopes that were looking for gamma rays from the Earth, specifically from Russia, that they shouldn't be creating because they should not be doing tests that create gamma rays. Anyway, so they kept seeing this background that was coming from space, and they're like, the fuck is this shit? And actually now, this was a big deal maybe a year ago, we have been able to link gamma ray bursts with a neutron star collision, so that makes a gravitational wave, and we saw a gravitational wave at the same time as a gamma ray burst. So that was cool. Anyway, no gamma ray burst has ever been observed at 100 GeV energies, which is where these...
It's a very high energy?
Yeah, very high energy. And for the first time, one of them, called Magic, actually saw a gamma ray burst, so they got really lucky.
What was the chance of Magic seeing that?
Dude, I don't know.
Very low?
Pretty damn low,
Because they only see such a small percentage.
Well, okay,
of the
maybe we can
sky.
calculate it. So we have 3 air-Trancott telescopes working right now, Veritas, Magic, and Hess. And I think there's another one, but I'm going to neglect it, because I can't remember its name, and I don't think it's that important. Anyway, Hess, for example, has been observing the whole sky for 10 years and never saw a gamma ray burst. I think Veritas has also been operating for about 10 years, and Magic has probably been about 10 years, and they've never seen anything. So it's like a 1 in 10 year thing, apparently, according to one data point. Anyway, it's kind of a big deal. I don't really know much more beyond that.
That's cool. Is everybody talking about it in the field now?
Yeah, so, whenever you see something with, whenever you get a new clue, everyone's really excited. So this is the first time we've ever seen photons of these energies from a gamma ray burst. And so the theorists will have a grand time trying to explain what makes them and what kind of acceleration there needs to be at the source, and, yada, yada, yada. Anywho, so yay! Air-Trancott telescope saw a gamma ray burst. Woo!
Is that what Magic is?
That's what Magic's an
Okay.
Air-Trancott telescope.
Gotcha.
In Canary Islands, I think?
Hey,
Those
it's
owned by
the
Spain.
8 monster guys.
Where's your master?
Mutant apes.
Behind us, on the field of Takamagahara.
Science.
I
Look, I've seen Takamagahara before. It's a big infusion of Japanese mythology at the end of this game.
Die along with the master. If you want to fight him, you'll have
That's
to
why,
get
thanks,
through
sir.
us. No
Hi, Ben. Oh, Fuujin and Raijin? Interesting. They look pretty different than they looked before, but that's kind of been a thing, right? Alright, let's see.
Say hi, Ben! Hi.
Good for you, Mr. Smarty McSmart Pants.
You look so defeated, Ben.
Poor Benedict.
Hey, this is what he gets for trying to knock down the webcam. Corporal snuggling.
His tail's going. He's pretty pissed.
I know he is.
This game's soundtrack, the boss fights are almost all like this Bollywood kind of
Yeah, I dig it.
cool traditional rock background. They both have about 3,500 health. Alright, attack speed down. Tiny skyscraper height. It's pretty great.
Wait, who's a tiny skyscraper? Is that
one of
one
my
of your
characters
attacks?
is attacking with a tiny skyscraper. It's full of little business people.
Oh, kind of like that one summon that was literally a castle.
Yeah,
What was its name?
Alexander.
Alex.
They're both guarding, but they get the combo. I guess the guard makes it difficult to knock them away from each other. Yeah, we think it's the skyscraper. I think it's the building where the people who made this game work. They're all like shrunk down and he attacks with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty silly.
Why is hers so easy?
I'm casting a spell. Ow. Leave Princess Anastasia alone.
See, now you know what would be cool is if she was a zombie. But also be more historically accurate.
This is before she died.
Oh.
This takes place in like 1915.
Oh. They should have made it take place later and made her a zombie.
This is the guy with a skyscraper for a weapon.
Oh, I see. He just carries it around
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
like a boombox.
Yeah.
See, like, blast mad jams from it.
He's had a giant fish as a weapon, a mailbox, like an announcer's table, stuff like that. It's nice because you generally don't have to pay for his weapons, you just kind of find them in the world for free. It's a lot of attacks. Let's try using the third key again. Ah, that was a huge waste. Bummer. Try not to fuck it up so bad next time.
I mean, it was hard. It went around twice.
Yeah, I was using a special expensive item that lets it go around 3 times if you don't screw it up, and you get all the hits if you land all of them. I made a mistake.
I mean, that's hard to do. Have you landed it before?
I have, yeah.
Is it satisfying?
Yeah. There's one that lets it go around 5 times, and one I just got that lets it go around 7 times that I clearly have to save for the final boss and never actually use. Probably never even use it at the final boss. Alright.
Oh. Shit. He has no problem just ripping on a kid.
I know, right?
Does that make you happy? You love it when children suffer.
Yeah, but it's video game consequences. She can get resurrected and stuff. Combat's an abstraction, you know? It is. It's different than if she's actually in danger in the plot of the game. You said yatta kind of early.
I know, I didn't realize you had to do the top one again. I thought you were done.
It's okay. Oh shit. This fight's actually pretty easy. So there's a save point.
I didn't realize there was a yatta
Yeah,
sound effect. Is it from the song by Green Leaves?
No, it's from,
I think that's their name.
I thought it was Street Fighter. But it shows up in so many games where a character says it.
It's so easy. Happy-go-lucky.
Chun-Li says it in Street Fighter when she wins. You're not listening. You don't care. Okay, very good. Stadio is affected more leniency with Phoenix Down. That's always one of those funny lines. I feel like, why didn't they just use the Phoenix Down as like, why didn't they just call the Eagles? Fly the ring to Mordor.
I mean, that's what Gandalf told them to do, right?
That's not what he told them.
I'm just kidding. I know that's... I'm just yanking your chain.
I appreciate it. Oh, God, not again. I gotta stop wasting those. It's like 30,000 gold apiece. Just trying to wrap the battle before we have to go so I can get to a save point. So there's probably going to be a cutscene after this, or at least I would expect one.
I mean, we don't have to leave until 6:45.
That's true.
Just saying, if you go over by like 5-10 minutes, it's no big deal.
Okay.
Or at least I don't think it's a big deal.
Well, you deserve what you got.
Ooh, P-Defend down 4. That's exciting. Put those on everybody. Oh,
The kiddies are not going to like it if you go over.
Andrew's a professional chain yank.
It's true, you understand me. We were talking last night about how, like, you know, day 3 after I started dating Dylan, I had to move apartments, and I basically got him to, like, pack up my apartment and move all my shit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I was just establishing,
Luckily,
what it's going to be like in this relationship early.
Luckily on day 2, I cleaned your apartment, so...
You did, and you found nasty, gross stuff under my bed of food that I just left.
You're a slob.
I know, I am.
It's like your natural state. Oh, that timing worked out perfectly.
Hey!
Go buy some more of those third keys for next session.
He does move fast. He had a hatchback, so...
He's making a joke.
I know.
Okay, very good.
Sorry, I was trying to go along with
I
it.
appreciate it. Yeah. So, if we just go straight to the boss after this, I probably have like an hour or 2 left of this game, so I should be ready with Fallout 2 to swap to after we finish it, right?
Fallout 2 hype!
Thanks everybody for hanging out. That was a treat as always. Give me 1 second. Yes, kitties, I know. You're so